Hi Shahir. I just wanted to show an example of what it's like for me when I wake up and I'm just having, I'm not sure if it's an anxiety attack, because there's nothing really wrong that I can think of. I just know that until I feel like my throat is all right, it won't stop. And some people joke, they're like, did you do some drugs? I'm like, no. It's like an anxiety attack. It's a thing that I do. And like I said before, and I hope this doesn't trigger anyone, is that I was strangled a lot throughout growing up, throughout my life. So my therapist said that maybe I do it whenever I feel like there's a threat coming on. But I can't figure out what type of threat would be bothering me right now, because the only thing I've done was drop my kids off at school. And I've been doing it since I left, and I just now thought, well, let me go ahead and record when I'm having these attacks, and I will be posting my fear video up when I was in straight fear, and I am in no harm by no means. I have a great fiance who's so sweet, and for some reason when I'm in my psychosis or fear, I think that everyone's trying to hurt me, including him. So that day in particular, when I was scared, I felt like he was going to hurt me, even though he wasn't. He's a very sweet guy, very patient too with all of this. So nothing really goes through my head, but then sometimes I have racing thoughts while doing this at the same time. I think maybe the reason why I'm just nervous right now, I'm nervous because, well, normally I'd be going to my job, the dream job that I thought was a dream job and that I had, and I'm going home to do my meditation and mindfulness, but I just still feel like I'm nothing. I feel like a freak. I've applied at least 30 different jobs, but none of it's going to be the same, because I wanted to be the instructor. I wanted to do that. And I get that we don't always get what we want, but they were all so sure, and I was so sure. Actually, talking about this feels like it's kind of helping. I need to note that, mental note. Cool thing, I got a new service dog. I tragically lost my service dog a year ago now, and she was my best friend. She was trained professionally. She was amazing. She was a Doberman. I have a thing for Dobermans, and her name was Zara. And last weekend I got a new dog. This is Xylo, and she is in training right now. She will be my new service dog, because not all disabilities are visible. So I'm hoping that when my throat starts getting crazy, I can find comfort in her. So that's really what I wanted to share with you guys. And actually talking about it really did help. I feel like it. Y'all should have heard me earlier. I was just like So I'm sure some people are laughing. But I mean, I laugh at myself too. You know, you gotta have a good sense of humor, especially with depending on if you have whatever mental illness, you gotta find a way to laugh. I think that laughter is a cure for almost everything. Actually, I feel like laughter is a cure for everything. You know, one of my favorite people is Hunter. I can't remember his last name. Hunter. Anyways, I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with Patch Adams, but that is how I try to be anytime I'm in the medical field, whether it's rehabilitation center, lab instructor, just being that way in general. You know, making glove balloons for children, even adults. I used to do all kinds of things for my patients, and they truly loved it, and it made a difference. And it takes you out of yourself. It takes you out of yourself in the sense of you forget that you have, like I personally, me speaking for me, I will forget that I have BPD when I'm doing all these extravagant things, which I will go into next week. I will explain, because it's not all that bad in the sense of we feel the lowest of the lows, because we also feel the highest of the highs. And I mean, when I'm happy, I mean, I am really happy. And when I do something for somebody, like my daughter's birthday, this is just an example before I go into detail about it next week, about my highs and lows and how people say that this is only stuff you see in a movie. Well, no, it's not. It doesn't have to be. My daughter wanted 100 balloons for her birthday. Well, not only did she get 100 balloons, I mean, try fitting 100. I had to take 3 vehicles. I had unicorns and glitter balloons, and that's just one thing. I mean, I can tell you some stories, you guys, and after next week, in 2 weeks, I'll start with my story, my childhood, and I go into it. This will be, the YouTube channel will be a more serious, and what I did and what has helped me along the way. I really hope that it can help somebody. And if you want to know more, in a funny way, me just cursing like a sailor and just saying how it is, not professionally, like what it really is, then you should definitely listen to my podcast on Podbean. It's called ABCD, American Born Confused Daisy, or you can try looking me up perhaps under Aisha, AISHA, and my last name is KHALIQ. I would try that. My brother comes on every now and then. He has a very dull sense of humor, and I'm perky most of the time, so it's funny putting us together. I'll read you some more of these cards. I told you guys I would. I read 3 of them. I'll read 3 more. This one is, how can you lower the intensity? This too shall pass. It's inevitable, things change, and this stage will too. Use open hands, smile, and be mindful. Be kind to yourself, truly. And I'll read some more next week. And if nobody has not told you that you are loved today, I love you. You count, you matter, you are important to me. And I don't even know who you are, but I'm here, I'm listening if you need to talk. And we are not alone, whether it's complex PTSD, BPD, ADHD, just generalized depression. I'm listening. And I think together we can all come and figure out ways to be there for each other. I want to try to start a support group. You know what would be really cool is how, you know, like there's AA facilities, but starting like a BPD group where there's like 5 different stages, like where you can touch, taste, hear, smell, like have a little music area, have a super soft little area, maybe even like some bunnies, and have like some tea, aromatherapy, who knows? You know, I got a bunch of ideas, and it takes more than one head, multiple heads to do it, so let's come together. We need more kindness out there. We definitely need kindness out there in the world. I mean, nothing seems like the way it used to be, and I wanna find the kind people. So please, no drama, no hate, no disrespect on my channel. I am simply trying to get better myself, and I truly hope you guys know that I sincerely, when I say something, I mean it. And I love you guys, and I will see y'all next week. Bye.